Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm. So as you can see here, we started off another day. This guy's already getting filled up. Filled up with boxes, which is good to see. And if we're there now, just so we can offload into them. But since previous episode, we finished laying soybeans in 83. Field 60's been ripped. But as you can see, the big news today is going to be that Field 66 is finally ready to harvest. And it feels like I've been waiting ages for this one. This then allows us to fully rectify the Megafields project. So I'm going to move the harvester down. I'm going to set just yet because I have one more job I want to do first. I think I've decided we're going to go for 3 fields of sugar beets. 3. These are going to be cut into 2 separate mega fields. This is the first one, this is going to be the second one. I'm not going to cut them together, I think that would be a little bit too much. But on top of that, we're also going to have the biggest field. But that's going to need, obviously, stone picking first, so as of now, let's have a quick check. We haven't done for a little while, to see if there's any useful contracts to us. That's interesting. Hang on, 5,000 litres of oats. What do I have to start? 2,000 litres. Because that's not bad money. In fact, I could probably buy that. Right, should we do that first, ladies and gentlemen? I always find that makes it easier. Find a free tractor. You'll do. Now, I don't think any of my trailers will quite carry enough to do 45,000 litres free. Which is those 2 big trailers I got will do 44. Which grain mills are going to, by the way? Oh, it's Les Miserable Free, whatever it's called. What a place to hide a pile of logs. So yes, the projects are now coming to a head. Once I get them 3 fields planted, we've got the beets growing, we then know better. This is the old JC, unless I get the old JC being on the act as well. So as I could do. Fine, if I do one of them big trailers, they can go like 44.7. Hold on, no, where's the big crone? Thinking about it, what am I doing? That big crone will hold about 52. Of course it will, let's part this guy up. I believe it's on the front of the new JCB. He's waiting. We've got haha, see? I'm sure this thing will hold enough. We'll get moving. And the barley one's just not paying a lot. The stones I'm tempted, but even with this trailer it'll be 2 loads. So yeah, so 45,000 litres we need. And we've got the money to pay for it. Try not to accidentally pick up the seeds. Yeah, 45,000 litres. Cost me 17 grand, he's going to sell for 64. So yeah, so as we get into November here in year 3, I'm hoping the weather stays kind to us, because at least once I've got this done, we can then get on with harvesting the wheat, I do believe it is, on that other field. Obviously going to go straight into our mill, keep that going. I should probably do a level. Look at that, the soybeans are starting to germinate, which is always good to see. And I think they're going to need at least 1 level of fertilizer. Another field does need liming, but I missed the opportunity this year. But yeah, so I'm thinking this mega field next to us. This is going to be a that's going to be a full field of sugar beets as well as the two at the bottom. And what the guy's planted on 64 over here next to me. A potato is out. Sorghum. Ah, interesting. My good old chicken food. So I need to check on that because I haven't actually fed them for quite a while. How are the old chickens doing when it comes to their sustenance? Oh, it's down. I'm going to have to get them something. Right, so that'll be a job in a minute. Sell this. I can send this trailer straight round to the field I'm going to be harvesting today. We've obviously got the cat down there. I also do want to look at the used vehicle section, see if there's anything of interest. I guarantee you now we've bought one, there'll be a really good tractor unit in there. We've already spent the money. Well, that's why the game often likes to do these things. So once we've done that, we can cut the middle out of them two fields. Now I'm just going to send the ripper around them both together. It means some parts will get double ripped, but that doesn't strike me as a major problem. Just helps to lock the field together as one. Remember, this is a really long trailer I'm using here. And so that one's the oil mill. Just around this side for cereals. Once again, wide swing. And we'll get the tiniest fraction of like extra payment. See, a lot of these with planning you could do well because if you already have the crops, it obviously won't cost you to. There we are. That's way back over 100 grand. Nah, none of these others. Sugar beet contract. 43. Where is 43? Malachi, yeah. It's handy knowing that there is sugar beet nearby because if it turns out my calculations are wrong and I don't have enough from 3 fields, a contract could be the solution. Right, so I'm sending this guy, field 66. There you go. While he's doing that, let's have a quick look ourselves, folks. That one we already saw. I can't remember where it finished last time. It was about here, wasn't it? So anything after here is new. Oh, massive. 7R. That was an interesting prospect. 10. That's a good trailer. If you're early game, that's a good trailer. But nope, nothing there. So while he's on his way back to me, I'm going to make a start on this. So folks, enjoy. We've actually got a far better yield out of that field than I first expected, folks. I'm not arguing with that at all. Considering it was like entirely AI cared for by this point. So we're going to need to obviously straw pick it, which will be the next job. Once we've done that, we can rip it, attach it and 8-4 together. Oh, where's he parked? He's not being in the way of the combine, is he? Yep, he certainly is. So let's get him out of the way. Put him there for now and hope he doesn't interfere with the AI too much. Well, he's got to there. Look at that, 94% of a trailer. That's not bad going, is that at all? So once this guy's taken this up to the mill, I'm going to want him to grab the baler. Make sure he's the best one for the baler. And while he gets on with that, I should probably what I'll probably do is get the so I can get sugar beets going on the bottom field there, can't I? On 70 and 71. Which is like full of seeds and everything. I need to dedicate time just to clearing that silage bit on. That silage has been there for a year at this point. Right then, I always have a right arse filling this thing, so let's try and not do that again. I think it's easier to fill once it's opened. Well, that works as a plant. Why did I have so difficult to do this thing in the past? Now I just want to refill the fertilizer. We close the cover. And then send this guy down to field 70. Okay, why's he got every field open? Oh, there. He's arrived at his destination, which is good. I might as well get these dumped up here just so that way. Oh, if I set lime to selling, I don't know if I'll actually make money or not, because as you know, I don't really need the lime right now. Once done that, he can go to field 91. With his mega high speed trailer. So he's on his way, he's on his way to the map. I'm going to jump in this thing. Right, this thing will be able to run the big baler one. This is like 350 horse. As I realise when this guy's done this, he's missed a couple of bits down here, so. And does that field need liming? A little bit of it. Let's do that, shall we? Let's get it. And these two bits, fairly big bits he'd missed, so. And I got him, I'll just go in and whip him myself. That's going to be him with the Axion in it. Yep, already. That's why I knew this was going to be a heavy. So I keep the digger close by. I can only get 2 or 3 because obviously the tractor's on his way back. If I can get away with moving that. I know the auto drive ones appear in the same place, so I don't want the screen looking too cluttered. There we go. So the Puma has arrived there. Sorry, let's not have it. There's only a little bit that needs liming, whereas some other fields that need a full liming. So this guy's gonna get this done. Using this nice cheap planter we got early on. So like I say, that field, them two as an item. In fact, if that's the case, why not just... No, this guy's better failing, isn't he? Right, you're done, so you can hold traffic up. You're already doing. So it tends to go on my farms because I tend to be like really quiet and then everything happens at once and I lose track. Another full trail load of wheat for you to enjoy. I think that'll be it for a little while, won't it? Because I think I need to start getting fields turned around. So we now send this guy back to the farmyard. As you get stuck on the wall, I don't know that was pretty. Sorry, I don't own that trailer, so I'm not as worried. Let's get this guy on the baler. Oh, on the baler, I should say. Obviously, the baler's now ours. That was rented up until last episode, where the game decided to throw a used one at me. They're like nearly 70% off, and I couldn't resist. Okay, so you're good. I need to stop leaving things where I'm going to hit them, don't I? Once again, you're going to be... Why do you always have to park in this way? Silly things. Come on then, undo your cover so I'm ready when we need you. So I got the baler, get down to 66, and the bales will need collecting. Shouldn't be too many bales at least, which is nice. And then from there, trailer park. Maybe I do need to get rid of a couple of trailers, or I need to space them out so I can actually get 3 in that end. Okay, since these ones, I mean I can't change the bale size. Oh yeah, I can make it bigger. I can't make it smaller because it'll be fully over the size of a bale. Now it appears that's going to come out to 220 no matter what because it started like that. Which is okay because I'd just do them all at 220 then. I know a lot of people think I probably should take a grass cut off this field. The truth is that I don't really feel like I need the grass. Right, so I'm gonna take that back up to the farm first. The JC cat harvester. I do want to keep it. I like it, but it's whether we actually have use for it or not. I don't know whether I want to be paying daily rental fees on something that's literally just going to sit there. Instead of the two things, I'll rent the trailer and keep it around because the trailer's good. She already come back. Oh, he's back as hell. I don't work out where the fast tracker got. I couldn't see him on the map because he was in amongst all the shit that's on the farmyard. Those two trees. I'll put this back up there and I'll return the harvester. So there's no point us incurring like daily rental fees on it. We're not going to be harvesting anything for 2 or 3 months yet. You know, the game will take pity and throw me a used one or something. Because I tell you, I do really like this cat machine. Right, then get out of it. P. Has it put it on used? Not straight away. Sometimes it literally disappear there. Ooh, another TLX. These containers must be interesting because I find them a useful storage thing on some farms. Anyway, get this bad boy out, shall we? So reset the counters. And finish unfolding. $25 folks, just under a full trailer. I find that really helpful. At least I went for 2 trips here. I'll go to the farm. Meanwhile, I'm going to jump in the fast track. Back this trailer up, pick up the bale trailer, which is the autoload, which is the big purple one. Go down and get them. We should actually be also be not far off like the really good price for bales. I think if I take the time saving. Not a bad price. Hey, it's pretty much at the best price it could be. Which is interesting. Because what I think then is, do I rent that big bale trailer or do I sell all those hay bales? The Arctic bale trailer say will hold 42. The 28 that this guy will hold. What's the field number there? Field 66. When I see on the map I saw something. See if he uses now to the belt trailer, he does that, just missed it before. Nope. Not right, so if I went to here. Into bale loaders, I do apologise. That one there. 41 bales, sorry. It's nice because you can probably afford to buy it at this stage. It's got the right play. You know, yeah. Well, I'm gonna make use of it. I can leave you here. Leave the tray there to load as it fills. Oh, we're gonna take the truck to the store. Well, let's let the game do that, I think. Dealer workshop. That's what I want. And you there. Jump back into you. And to do this. Put this thing into the right position to start picking up, and then we just drive around and we pick up bales. Whoop. Hey! Fucking hell, bucking Bronco bale machine. So we should get all these on a full trailer then. Once that one's back, we'll get him to pick up, sell all those hay bales. So what I might then do is look into putting silage bales in that. I'm seriously tempted just to let our big baler loose on that field. Put a third cut on it and then just try and bale the whole lot. I think we might even end up with more than the 250 that that hayloft can take. But I can soon just let it wrap around it, and as long as you use this size square bales, they will wrap. Well, it's worth considering. The truck made it to the shop. No, he's stuck down there for some reason. Go and check that out in a second. Just want to finish getting these up first. I think what he's got stuck on now. Just the last couple. Okay, for example, got stuck in a traffic jam, which is quite surprising in my yard, but so we can obviously start him off again. Meanwhile, the Genesis can re-pick up the Ripper now and go down to the field. Going down to here and then same off field, hopefully go straight. See there, he's ready for unloading again. So, lovely November sunset, a bit earlier than liking, but unloading that, I've got to dump the whole lot into the trailer, because see, every 4,000 he's both land, he starts tipping the front of the digger up too much. See, these processes do fair slow down, but honestly I don't mind that because I think the yield bonuses are worth it. I do have a modded stone collector, but it's like way overboard modded. It's like capacity of like 250,000 litres, which is as good as it would be. I might just try and see if I can do a minor XML edit on that one and just take its capacity up just a touch. If you're now all on your way. This guy bounces his way in. Yeah, I'm glad that tray takes down so well, so we're going to buy a specialist one, but luckily it doesn't seem to. Well, let's pack you there. Actually, I said one of the fast track do the thing, I've just realised. I don't think he's going to go through there, is he? With these on? I went to go and park it up, but. That will be a no, right? Okay, so this can park in here for now. Where to put it? So, well, this is where I usually park tractors. Because we should take it around, really. If I'm a bit less lazy. Don't know when the next one will be because I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, I've got a couple of fields of soybeans and I've got the sugar beets, but well, no, unless I do decide to, as I say, bale my big grass field. It's always a possibility. Back you into there again. Really is a great machine. It's one of the best mods I think available for FS22 is that baler. I do just love it so. Put you down here so not so you're blocking in my trailer, but so you See, maybe I can put you down the side one. Over 50 hours. I know that guy was bought second hand, but Jesus, we've made that work. Yeah, a lot of hours now are good hours. Let's run these lot into here. Imagine I need to go refill my service trailer, don't I, at some point. So how many bells? That could be enough for full now, you know. Oh no, just over halfway. So what's going first is I'm going to have to do the split work. I don't think I can tell the AI to do what I want to do there. Put this away. Quickly nip up to the dealer and go and he's train, then bring him back down to the farm. So yeah, like I say 40 odd bells on this, so it should help remove in large quantities. Obviously it's designed to be like a more modern trailer, but I don't think it looks out of place on the back of this guy. He's got plenty of fuel, got plenty of AdBlue, he's got weight on the front. So yeah, first of all I'm going to do the split, so I'm going to take away the ground in between them. Then I'm going to set the AI off on a mission to just rip both fields. I know I probably should get grass cut off it first, but by the time I drag the mower over here and done all that, I don't think it's worth it when I'm producing so much grass on the other field. So I can get rid of that and that. You change this to allow create field. I believe he's not actually showing me that right now. I do believe that's why. I'll try to get it lined up with the edge of this field a little bit. As I pull off here, it should, yeah. So I'm going to try and keep it as a curve, just because I think that'll make it easier for AI and stuff to deal with. Now I call that pretty good. Let's go with a new extension on that side of the field. I'm going to do all the other, and it's just a case of getting rid of all the grass in between. Part of me does feel like leaving maybe a little bit of an island, but I just think that's... Nah. I think that's something that I can just AI getting tied up on, so... I won't be doing that. It also helps when the edges of the field do already line up pretty well. Let's see how we're getting on here. So I can cut an extra bit of a line there. That looks like it's got it. And like I say, it's a case of taking out this middle bit. Notice there's quite a lot more over at that side. And that's it, as far as the game is concerned, these will be one field. So we're going to have Mega Field 1, obviously our original, Mega Field 2, Mega Field 3, and 4. Eventually I might still combine 3 and 4. I mean, just be a case of taking that over to there and cutting that along there, but for now I feel it's a little bit easier to have them like this. Just gotta get rid, I've got to get rid of any of this grass the game will not recognise as a field. Which will just mean it won't plant it or anything. I missed a bit there. So I'll get rid of all of this and then go back down that line. And then we should be good. But does it actually say that the best price is tomorrow for like hay? Yeah, January in fact, we're in November now, so. Best price is possibly still coming up slightly, but at least we've got the trailer. In general, it's going to be a useful trailer to have around. The little bits I'm missing, I need to make sure I don't do that, 'cause like I say, when they're not field, the game then won't be able to plant on them. Nice little bit here, then back down, then I'll get a course going. Yeah, luckily the map does update anything, so the map will show it as. See the mini-map's showing it as a complete field. Why have you stopped? You run out of seeds. Right, okay. Wasn't expecting that bugger. Okay, then finish what I'm doing here, folks, and then we've got another job to do. Taking out some seeds. Do I have any bagged ones, or do I need to go to the store first and buy some? Right, so that's all the bit I need to take out. Now what I'll do? Yeah, you see already it's taking it as one very odd shape, a very good field. Let's keep you interested in the field just in case. I don't know if that makes a difference there or not, but don't want to risk it. Now you can set off and start just ripping. Anyway, if I jump into one of these guys, probably him, because he's nearest. Grab the cauliflower, but I didn't remember. Well, he's actually the red rock will do it, won't it? I got the right attach on, good. So I have no bags over there. Oh yeah, most of these are they seeds or they fertilizer? They're fertilizer, aren't they? Yeah. I'll take a couple of these anyway, because no doubt he'll do a top up on them. Now, can I buy bags out of this multi-fuel silo here, do we know, or? On first, 503 on foot. I can't. Bollocks. I'm going to have to go up to the shop, I think, and get a couple of bags of seeds. What's that bag that's down the bottom? I think that's fertilizer as well in here. There's been a bag of like in the side of this field for probably about 2 in-game years. A lot of these fields need a lot of attention at this point. You are seeds. How much? 104 litres. I'll take it, but it's not going to be enough to do what I need it to do. Can I click this and make it fly? There we go. I can show you the world. Come on. Let's see. Don't have to do it, land it on the trailer. And that's what I'll do before we get there, I'll purchase. We get 1,000 in there. 1,000. It's actually more expensive, aren't they? I like because they got like special names on them and that, but it's more expensive, so. Balls. I do that way too often. I'm watching the time and the line thing. I need to get. I want the field planted before dark. Because I hate fields with 2 growth stages in them at once. Let's get this guy going. What? 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 Come on. We ain't got time for fun and games. We only got time for rock and roll. I think we'll need to do another cut on that soon, our final cut, and then we can decide if we're going to bale it or forage harvest it or what we're going to do. Forage wagon. Forage harvester will be an option, it's such an expensive option. I may just see if they'll let me borrow like a big forage harvester, big forage wagon. Or word with the shop, see what they've got available and what they say. Jesus, these people are dicing with death. Have they not seen the way I drive? No doubt they should have a speed limit on in real life, but... And since while I was here... Actually, one I can make use of the shop's forklift. I do believe it's in here, yeah. The all-electric Jürgen Reach. Should be able to lift 2 at once. If I don't... if I don't comedically miss completely. I honestly wish I'd aimed for that, because that was superb, but... I can't lie to you guys. Come on, why are you not going in? Okay, well it has lifted too. The issue is that I don't think it's lifted them high enough. I think this thing has the reach to actually put on the back of this trailer. Okay, I didn't expect that. I know I said I didn't want to do this, but I did not anticipate that issue. We may have to change the forklift that the shop owns. Because it can't even reach onto the back of the trailer with a bag. Right, so there we are. We've now got a good few more seeds. Maybe a seed runner would be a good purchase. I know they're not that expensive. We are getting these bigger and bigger fields, which means without going to much bigger harvesters, seeders, or putting extra... Now then, was there not an extra front tank in used vehicles earlier? It's probably gone by now in typical fashion for me. I'm sure I remember seeing it. Was the front tank you use for extra seeds? Now, in the real life anyway with certain seeders, the game doesn't quite be that particular. Do you know what I mean about the price of forage harvesters? Not before I head and shit. Yeah, what I'm talking about, folks, is we could, in theory, one of these. I believe the one in Cedars is the better one. That. Meanwhile, what the other one is a seed runner. Comes in Argo wagons. So that. He's got 2 tanks if you will, one with seeds, one with fertilizer. And you can use it to go and fill your seeds up on the fields. He's full again, so I'll go and deal with him. Well, this game takes almost a spooky dimension at night. One for the almost has like a Resident Evil vibe to it. Does this map, which is great. Right onto the farm, just go all the way down to the Megafield 3. After we've been through the roller coaster, should be coming up soon. I keep saying we need to go. We need to take the pickup and go and have an explore through that forest. There's a few interesting places there which I've never actually looked at. And once we pass this line of trees, we can go across onto the field. Here we go. I don't think we have time to roll it, unfortunately. Daylight's going to escape us before then. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to just going to make it easier to get to it. I'm safe now, since won't abuse me. I think I might have to buy a few of these, even though I've got all the stuff to do not need them. Only if having a few bags around might be useful. Just because it'll mean I won't have to it makes doing this a little bit easier. Right, so use the nearest waypoint, get you going. Meanwhile, I'll reattach both of those. Just move them over here. So I'm getting this one here, folks. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Join us the next day where we'll hopefully have a lot more to do. Things will be a lot busier, so feel free to check out the rest of the channel. There's a full series of this. Some of the competitive multiplayer is really good. If you want a fun one where me and Chris just chill, chat a load of crap, and play some farm sim. But anyway, until the next one, I'll crash into a fence. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.